Hi guys, in this video I'll be showing you the capabilities of a base stat line high-level Deinosuchus against the Dragon Boss in Ark Survival Ascended. I promised in my last video to show you guys the dragon fight. This video was supposed to come out like way earlier, but I do run 2 channels, so if you're interested in like sports and entertainment, make sure to go check out my other channel. But back to the video. All the Deinosuchus in this video were from 2 level 145 parents with the best stats I could find mixed to create what you see. I didn't go out to get crazy dinos, I just tamed 6 Deinosuchus and mixed the best stats I got from those tames. These are my mixed wild stats. And then these are my imprinted base stats and the imprinted leveled stats side by side. I'll be running 18 Deinosuchus, 1 Deodon and 1 UT as my base control team. I'll be using primitive saddles for my first run as a base. The Deinosuchus shreds the other bosses that only apply melee damage, but the dragon has that fire breath, which is always going to be a problem. The Gamma Dragon fight begun, and when the dragon landed, it used its fire attack, which was a big devastation to the whole team. By the 3rd fire breath, we started losing Deinosuchus, and ended up losing 6 altogether. They were shredding the dragon's HP, but with only roughly 30 seconds between the fire attacks, it was tough, but it is doable with a base line of Deinosuchus with primitive saddles, but you must go into this knowing that you're going to lose a few of them. After this fight, I then ran the Dragon Boss again on Gamma with 60 armor saddles on my Deinosuchus. The Deinosuchus did a lot better, but even with the 60 armor saddles and a Deodon healing them, we still got very low on HP, and a few more minutes in here and we would have taken some losses. But we did complete this fight with no losses, just some really bloody Deinosuchus. Then lastly, just to push them a little bit further, I ran the dragon on beta. All saddles were kept at the 60 armor again. I also swapped out the UT for another pig, so I went in there with 2 Deodons. This fight was extremely rough, and in under 2 minutes, we were seeing a lot of bloody Deinosuchus. The lack of the UT's buff did actually affect the damage output. So when we had the UT, we were doing 4.8k damage, but without the UT, we were now doing 1000 less at 3800. So we were losing around 18,000 damage every time we had a round of gigabytes, because if you multiply what we lost per Deinosuchus in the fight, we were losing quite a substantial amount of burst damage. So Machi, I hope that answers your question. But in the beta fight, we got absolutely annihilated, like we were sent to Shadow Realm. We lost everything in this fight. So as a wild stat line with a lowish starting point, these guys can run Gamma with base saddles, but you'll be looking at losing some of them during the fight. As a Dragon Boss set, these guys won't be your best choice, as the fire damage really does do a number on them. If you like testing new builds and different variations, then you can mutate a superset of them, and then maybe you could run it even if you have some primitive gear. But yeah, that's my showcase of the Deinosuchus and its usability against the Dragon Boss, with very fresh tame stats and a little bit of imprinting and mixing. But don't forget, this test is with a super low stat pool. I didn't go crazy looking for better stats. You might be able to get better results than I did, but again, from looking at it this way, it doesn't seem like it's going to be much better until you get to that high mutation line. But don't forget guys, if this video was informative and did help you out and help you like see some clarity on if you should use these guys in a Dragon Boss, make sure to like, subscribe, check out more Stephlyon content, and also check out my second channel where I do like sports and entertainment. If you guys are like me and you play games and you also like sports and stuff, like yeah, just check it out, like, and I'll see you guys on the next one.